Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. Today we're discussing, of course, some NFL news and updates. As you guys know, OTAs are still going on. Some teams in their OTAs a little early. They start early. Some teams in their OTAs a little later because they start later, of course. So we'll see exactly what happens. I know we did see, of course, some free agent news. Of course, we got Gabe Davis visiting the Steelers, which should be good for them. Maybe add another piece. I think he visited them on Wednesday. I think he said he's going to be there Wednesday and they visit them on Thursday or something like that. But they add another piece to their room. They already know they have DK Metcalf still there. They have Calvin Austin. You add a piece like Gabe Davis. Roman Wilson, if he can emerge to be the thing that the Steelers are looking for, that'd be nice. But that'd be very cool to see. I know Mark Cooper is still out there. Keenan Allen is still out there. I believe so as well. So we'll see exactly where those guys go. I haven't really heard anything too much about those. Let me make sure. Too much about those individuals. I've been seeing them out there for a while. And like, you haven't heard anything yet. Still out there. So we got to see exactly what's going to happen between those guys, where they're going to land. I heard people say the Browns could bring Amari Cooper back or something. Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy would be pretty cool to see again. I believe it was yeah, because they traded him last year, so I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going to go on. I don't know if Keenan Allen will go back to the Bears, so he goes somewhere different to maybe a contending team or something. We'll see exactly what happens. Sunday Samuel, you know, he visited the Saints, of course. I think he visited the Saints a few weeks back. I don't know if he visited them again. I think I've seen another report, so we'll see if he gets signed by the Saints. The Saints do have enough money to get it done, so we'll see if Samuel Jr. gets signed. I know he had the neck injury and stuff. I'm still surprised he's been a free agent this long. I guess he's waiting for the right time because you want to make sure he's fully healed up and stuff to go out there and be able to be like play for a team or something. But he's going to be a nice player anywhere he goes. I know the Saints lost Marshawn Lattimore, of course, when they traded him to the Commanders. So getting another young cornerback like Sunday Samuel Jr. will help out a lot. We've also seen, of course, there's still a lot of controversy surrounding a lot of the holdouts and stuff, of course, that's going on. You look at all the different guys who are holding out, like James Cook for the Buffalo Bills. I believe the Buffalo Bills will get a deal done. James Cook is a good player. I think last year he did a good job. The year before that he did a good job as well. Been very consistent and playing for the Bills and staying healthy as well. Being the big time back for them, helping them a lot of times. So he probably get a deal done, probably most likely. Trey Henderson for the Bengals. He's holding out because he wanted to deal with the Bengals, to stay with the Bengals, but the Bengals might not be able to pay him. So we'll see exactly where he lands. I know the Lions could use another edge rusher. The Packers could use an edge rusher. The Saints could get him back, bring an edge rusher back, bring Trey Henderson back to their team. We'll see exactly where he goes. He's a good player. Man had what 36 sacks the past 2 years, which is I think 36 sacks or 37 sacks the past 2 seasons. He played phenomenal. Football the past 2 years. I know he's on 30 years old now, but still in the midst of his prime, can still go out there and be one of the best pass rushers. Can definitely be a disruptor and be a game changer for any contending team as well. So I think, hey, if he's available and you have an opportunity to get him, go out there and do it. We've seen the Rams a few years back do that when they had they had Von Miller. I think Von Miller traded for Von Miller, brought him to the team. To pair with Aaron Donald and all those different guys there to try to win that Super Bowl that year. And what they do, they won that Super Bowl that year. Sometimes you gotta go out there and make a big move. The draft picks are cool and all, but sometimes people overvalue the draft picks. Go out there, use those draft picks, bring a guy who you know can play. Bring him into your team and see what happens. So we'll see where he lands. Who else on this list? Yeah, Eldon Jenkins, the center for Green Bay Packers. We'll see what happens with him. I think he's 29 years old. He got a get a contract extension as well. A lot of these guys are holding out for longer term deals. So Scary Terry, he got to get the deal done. If he don't get a deal done, that'd be crazy. The man has been very consistent. He's 29 years old, been very consistent every season. He had multiple quarterbacks. He had Taylor Heinicke. He had Taylor Heinicke. He had, what's his name? What's that quarterback name? He used to play for the Vikings. He played for the Vikings 1 year. Case Keenum. He had Case Keenums. He had all type of guys there. Yeah, Case Keenum's got one time he had Carson Wentz there a little bit. He had of course now Jaden Daniels is very good. Got him there. He had Sam Howell there for a while too, who threw a lot of picks. He had all type of guys there. He had all type of receivers there he had to play with and stuff. Dwayne Haskins was cool, RP to him, you know, but he never had some things off the field that happened, of course, and eventually got traded away. So he had a lot of different quarterbacks that was playing there. Finally got a quarterback in Jaden Daniels and still put up some consistent numbers. He been consistent every season, kind of like DeAndre Hopkins. When Hopkins played with all those guys, he played with the Mallets. He played with the Ryan Mallets and the Tom Savage. He played with the who else? It was a lot of people in there. I think the Brock Osweilers, Deshaun Watson. It was like everybody. You might get think of DeAndre Hopkins played with different quarterbacks. There was all type of guys out there. TJ Yates was another quarterback, right? I believe so. Yeah. So He played with all type of guys. So I think Terry McLaurin and DJ Hawkins are very similar. No matter who is the quarterback, they went out there and performed at a high level and got things done. So you'll think the Commanders keep him around, especially with your young quarterback, Jaden Daniels, playing the way he's playing. But you have a young rookie quarterback playing at a level that's MVP-like. You can go around there and you can build and just overload the team. We've seen the Texans do that last year with C.J. Stroud. I know they had a little down here, but they still won a playoff game. Almost made it to the conference championship. Almost. I think this year might be their year to get there. Could be. And then you look at, of course, the Chiefs, what they did too as well. And they see Mahomes threw 50 touchdowns his second season playing. I think his first year starting, second season in the league, they went out there and overloaded some stuff. They started adding pieces around to maximize that window to win a Super Bowl and stuff. And they got some Super Bowls with that too as well. So I think most likely Terry McLaurin will stay with Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. Michael Parsons, of course, his contract is still up. We'll see he get a contract extension as well. CeeDee Lamb got paid some big time money. GP also has a 1-year deal too. The Cowboys, we'll have to see what happens after that. They do get a third round pick. The GP lead, they get a third round pick kind of back a little bit. They get another pick, a comp pick. But their goal is probably to keep GP on the team. So we'll see if they get a deal done with him. I know he's saying want to negotiate after the season. So we'll see after the year happens what happened with Michael Parsons. They're going to sign him before. GP as well, so kind of see things kind of mixing up. That Prescott contract is a giant contract. He's a good player, but it's a big contract and it could be hurting him a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see. And who else on here? Rashawn Slater from Los Angeles Chargers. TJ Watt, of course, for the Steelers. They got him ranked last on the list because, TJ Watt most likely will stay with the Steelers. The Steelers are most likely to get a deal done. They got Cam Hayward, a big-time deal, and he's older than TJ Watt. Last year, they got him a deal. So TJ Watt, they'll definitely give him a deal, especially in the midst of his prime still. Very good player and stuff. Unless they do something crazy. But he's like, I'm going to go out there and trade and get, nah. Keep TJ Watt on the team. The defense is solidified. Only thing he's really missing is the quarterback position, which is the Aaron Rodgers stuff. We keep hearing that a lot about that. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is not going to be the savior of the team, even if he does get here. But it'd be better for the Steelers to just roll what you got, see what happens next year. See what happens next year, free agency, or anybody getting traded away or something that happens in the draft or something, and then get your guy in and then see how things can transpire. You can finally get your franchise quarterback. But basically, most of the news I have for today, I'm discussing some of the holdouts and stuff, some of the free agency things as well. Let me know what you guys think down below about all the free agents that are still available. Who the top guys? Justin Simmons, I didn't mention him. He's the top guy still available. Matthew Judon, another top guy still available as well. So there's a lot of guys out there. There's a lot of guys out there who's still able to go out there and help a contending team or help a team that needs some to get up there to be a contending team as well. So we'll see where those guys kind of land. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel, which will probably be tomorrow. I might be live tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. But peace out.